Hello, and today I'm going to show you how I warm up like on different specific heroes, such as Offense. You don't really need to warm up for these. I'd say Widow you can, Anna maybe, but most of the tanks not necessarily. McCree you can warm up quite well with. Just it's either you practice flicks or I'm awful. That's why I'm on support. Um, you practice your flicks, or you can just do general like sort of tracking shots where or you can just do that, then line it up like that. It sort of practices your flicks as McCree. If you want, you could probably, this is like the most sort of basic warm-up, just to get you warm, say before competitive or before whatever you're like playing, so you can just practice really. It's just a general warm-up to get your aim correct before you play comp. I'm awful. Next up is Pharah, and I'm the worst Pharah player, so you probably shouldn't watch me for this. But what you can do is, well, to practice your air shots, is you boop him off, and then you sort of practice like air shots off that, and you have to try and kill him before he falls off the map. Um, that's a good way to practice air shots. Say if competitive, say you're in the sky, there's another Pharah, practice that, or you can just practice getting direct hits on the targets below, which is again another good practice. Try and do it here. Oh. Don't know what that was. Anyway, I'll show you next. Soldier, I think. Yeah, I'll show you Soldier. I don't really warm up with Soldier because I do McCree, so. But this is just tracking, really. So you just practice your tracking, or you can just stay up high, go to a high point. For instance, you could go here and just practice your tracking on one of the bots, then fire. You could do this for like maybe 5 minutes before you go into a game, or scrims, whatever you want to do. Again, tracking. So yeah, that's Soldier. Next up, Tracer. You, Genji. I'll show you Genji because you don't. I mean, it's one of those where it's ability based, so you don't really need to sort of. You can practice your shuriken shots, but I wouldn't tend to because it's more ability based. Tracer. What I like to do is go really close and just sort of keep tracking the enemy, the training bot right here. Just keep tracking him because most of the time when you're playing Tracer in competitive or scrims or whatever tournament you're playing in, it's mainly you're going to be close up in the enemy and shooting them. So you want to just practice this tracking. And then you get really close and just shoot them in the head. Try and land all bullets in the head, then do the same again. With the tracking, just keep tracking, fire in the head. And you probably do this for around maybe 10 a few minutes, just getting really close and just trying to kill them as fast as possible. And make sure you keep practicing the tracking. That's the most important thing as Tracer, Soldier, most of the tracking, offense heroes. So yeah, that's basic warm up. Widowmaker, you can go for the sort of, it's a nice way to practice in here because you can practice your flicks, you can practice your hook shots, whatever you want to practice as Widow. I'm not very good at Widow, so probably again, same as Pharah, I'm not a very good Pharah player. So again, just practice your hook shots, flick shots, maybe slow tracking maybe on targets where you go high ground, and you just sort of try and track the heads, sort of like this, and then fire maybe. Again, is you could go on one of these platforms, try and kill as many of them as you can while standing still on that, which I'll show you right now. Alright then. You sort of get the gist anyway, where you'll stand up there, and yeah. Thanks for watching. Hope you win all your games now from this warm-up technique.